If you have a DUI in Atlanta, one of the things that you really need to be cognizant of are lawyers who just don't spend the time negotiating and building their DUI cases, building the defense of them in the municipal court. They default to transferring the case from municipal court to state court. And I gotta tell you, in a lot of cases, that is a huge mistake. For example, I was in court the other day. I have been very fortunate in recent months in being able to resolve the vast majority of my cases in municipal court. Prosecutors there right now are extremely willing to look at the cases, and if I can give them a really good reason to reduce the charge from a DUI to a lesser offense. For the vast majority of my clients, that's exactly what it is they're looking for, is the assurance of knowing that they won't have a DUI on the record, assurance of knowing that their license will not be suspended, and getting rid of the administrative license suspension. Very important things to know at the outset are what your client's goals are. And I just don't think that there are some lawyers who are even paying attention to those things. So I showed up this week and I was there. I was resolving a case to a lesser charge. And I had a lawyer who I saw who walked in with just a stack of files. A stack of files on a final plea date with no client around. Which means that they're just transferring the case over from municipal court. I gotta tell you, if you see your lawyer walking in there with 6, 7, 8 files on a single day, and none of those cases are being reduced to reckless driving in a municipal court, for example, in Atlanta, that would raise some huge red flags to me. And it would raise a huge red flag to me about whether or not the lawyer's actually putting in the time to try to get the cases resolved in that court. That lawyer that day bound over in excess of 5 cases. And I couldn't help but think, hey, are we really considering a possible resolution of the case to get this case behind the client so that the stress of having it hanging over their head for the next 2 years isn't there? And is there any real level of communication that's being had between all of those clients and the possible ramifications of not resolving their case at that point? Obviously, if it's a DUI plea offer that's been made, really no incentive on a first lifetime DUI to resolve the case there. But if you're actually spending the time to work up the cases, there had to be, in that whole stack of cases, at least one of them that should have been susceptible to a reduction. And why is it that we aren't trying to get those things done? I would be very leery of a lawyer who is handling that high of a volume on a single date and who is not, for whatever reason, getting any of them resolved. Or getting a plea offer that would be very good and very tempting to the vast majority of clients. So if you have any questions, feel free to call me. My name is Ben Sessions. My phone number is 470-225-7710. Again, 470-225-7710. Thank you.